Hi, guys, and thank you for being here today. Welcome to Wellness Lenses. Thank you for your continued support as we explore vital issues that shape our perspective on human nature. This video will explain what secondary psychopathy is and how it affects people. Secondary psychopathy, in particular, sheds light on valuable insights into the acquired aspects of this condition. So, how do we define secondary psychopathy? This subtype of psychopathy is primarily shaped by environmental factors and experiences, in contrast to primary psychopathy, which is thought to have a genetic basis. This disorder is characterized by impulsive behavior, shallow emotional responses, and a profound lack of empathy. So, what are some of the causes and contributing factors? When looking into the origins of secondary psychopathy, it becomes clear that many different aspects of a person's environment play a role. A person's behavior, attitudes, and emotional responses can be significantly altered by childhood trauma, which can include abuse, neglect, or exposure to extremely negative life events. Individuals are susceptible to developing secondary psychopathic traits as a result of exposure to these environmental factors. It is crucial to understand that these experiences interact with the person's innate vulnerability to foster the development of secondary psychopathy. How do you differentiate between primary and secondary psychopathy? Secondary psychopathy is primarily acquired through external circumstances and environmental influences, as opposed to primary psychopathy, which is thought to be more innate and affected by genetic factors and inherent traits. People with secondary psychopathy often exhibit psychopathic behavior as a protective or coping mechanism in response to their immediate environment. The complex nature of psychopathy and the varied routes that lead to the development of secondary psychopathic traits can be better understood with this distinction. What are the implications for social interactions and relationships? It is impossible to overstate the destructive power of secondary psychopathy on interpersonal connections and social life. Making genuine emotional connections and maintaining stable relationships can be difficult for those affected by this disorder. Because of their limited emotional range and lack of empathy, psychopaths have trouble connecting with and understanding others. Therefore, they may have trouble developing trusting relationships with others and maintaining close friendships. As secondary psychopathy's effects emerge in various social settings, so do the inherent challenges of navigating relationships. How is secondary psychopathy managed? Individuals with secondary psychopathy can find hope in therapeutic approaches adapted to their unique circumstances, if they are diagnosed and treated as soon as possible. Some of the most useful methods for helping people learn new, healthier ways to deal with stressful situations and regulate their emotions are cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, and trauma-focused interventions. These research-backed treatments help people with secondary psychopathy develop important qualities like introspection, empathy, and emotional control. In order to cope with and lessen the impact of secondary psychopathy, it is crucial to seek out professional help and support. So, how do we reduce the social stigma of secondary psychopathy? It is crucial to work towards dispelling the stigma and misunderstandings that surround psychopathy, and secondary psychopathy specifically. Individuals with this disorder need to be treated with compassion and understanding, as their behaviors are the result of upbringing and traumatic experiences. By eliminating false beliefs and raising public consciousness, we can foster an atmosphere that is conducive to recovery, development, and the possibility of improvement. Secondary psychopathy is stigmatized, but with the right kind of education, compassion, and empathy, we can help those who suffer from it reintegrate into society in a way that preserves their dignity and respect. Individuals and their interactions with others can be profoundly affected by secondary psychopathy. It's crucial that we approach the subject with compassion and understanding, keeping in mind that people with secondary psychopathy have likely endured difficult life experiences that have colored their attitudes and reactions. Help create a more accepting and understanding culture by spreading accurate information about secondary psychopathy. Let's work to make sure that everyone struggling with this has access to the information and support they need to make progress towards recovery. If you like this video, please show your appreciation by clicking the like and share, and join us in the discussion below by leaving your comments. Your participation contributes to publicizing and stimulating discussion of this vital issue. Subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos on mental health and self-development. We can make a difference and build a more accepting and compassionate society if we work together.